The night of Friday, June 13th, 2025, turned into an unforgettable nightmare for thousands in Dubai. A massive fire broke out at Marina Pinnacle, a 67-story skyscraper located in the heart of Dubai Marina, one of the city's most luxurious and densely populated areas. What began as a quiet summer evening quickly became a towering inferno, visible from many parts of the city. The fire erupted around 9:30 p.m. local time, starting on the upper floors of the building. Witnesses reported that it appeared to originate in the building's exterior cladding, spreading at an alarming speed. Flames climbed up the facade, fueled by flammable materials covering the structure, creating an apocalyptic scene widely captured and shared across social media. Thick black smoke and burning debris rained down as terrified residents fled the building. Known also as the Tiger Tower, Marina Pinnacle houses 764 apartments and more than 3,800 residents. Within minutes, chaos consumed the building's interior. Fire alarms that didn't go off, smoke-filled hallways, and residents running barefoot or in their pajamas, guided only by instinct or the desperate cries of their neighbors. Many escaped thanks to emergency responders banging on doors or alerts from residents in nearby towers. Firefighters, civil defense teams, ambulances, and police arrived within minutes. Despite extreme conditions, rescuers managed to evacuate all residents, including pets, without any fatalities or injuries, a result considered miraculous given the scale of the disaster. Still, several residents harshly criticized the building's failed fire alarm system, warning that the outcome could have been far worse. Firefighting efforts stretched over 6 hours. Crews deployed cranes, firefighting robots, thermal cameras, and drones to tackle the flames from multiple angles. By 11:40 a.m. the following morning, officials confirmed the blaze had been fully contained. However, smoke continued to billow as cooling operations proceeded. Footage captured during the emergency was harrowing. Firefighters could be seen climbing aerial ladders to spray water from upper balconies, while neighbors recorded from nearby buildings. One viral video showed a firefighter descending with a rescued dog in his arms, earning praise for his bravery and compassion. Preliminary investigations suggest the fire was fueled by the building's exterior cladding materials, which had previously raised safety concerns. In fact, Marina Pinnacle had experienced a smaller fire in 2015, which was quickly extinguished but didn't lead to the safety upgrades that might have prevented this disaster. The incident has reignited public debate over building standards in Dubai's high-rises. Following the catastrophe, Dubai's media office reported that affected residents received medical attention and psychological support. Some were housed in hotels near Global Village, while others were relocated to temporary shelters in Dera and Sharjah. The Crisis Management Center coordinated the distribution of food, clothing, and other basic supplies. Insurance companies have begun damage assessments, and efforts to secure temporary housing are ongoing. Survivor accounts have provided powerful insight into the night's events. Nishit Sharma, originally from Bengaluru, said he and his wife were asleep when the fire began. They only escaped thanks to neighbors' screams and the intervention of emergency crews. Pratik, another resident on the 22nd floor, guided his family through thick smoke, following the shoulder of the person in front. Meanwhile, Adil, a Moroccan expatriate, decided to send his family back to Morocco early after realizing their apartment had likely been damaged by the fire. Another dramatic account came from Ashik, who fled with only his phone and is now seeking a place to stay. Several residents said they heard no alarms and only realized the scale of the danger when it was nearly too late. This has raised serious concerns about the enforcement of safety codes in high-rise buildings. Dubai Civil Defense quickly launched an investigation to determine the exact cause of the fire. Security footage, electrical systems, and the building's ventilation are under detailed review. So far, no signs of sabotage or explosions have been found, reinforcing the theory that the flammable exterior cladding was the main culprit. It also emerged that some apartments had been subdivided and rented out to multiple tenants, making evacuation more complicated and sparking fresh concerns about real estate regulation in high-risk zones. Internationally, the story of the fire drew widespread attention due to the scale of the event and the tower's symbolic status as part of Dubai's vertical skyline expansion. Images of the flames and mass evacuation were broadcast globally, making the disaster one of the Gulf region's most shocking events of the year. In response, authorities have pledged to conduct a comprehensive review of safety protocols in older buildings. The official report, currently in progress, is expected to detail the performance of emergency systems, structural failures, and the measures needed to prevent future tragedies. It is anticipated to include stricter construction standards and reinforcement of materials for residential towers. Reza, an Iranian resident who wasn't home when the fire broke out, stayed until dawn helping evacuate people with no way to leave. His story highlights the spirit of solidarity that emerged in the midst of the chaos. Some people didn't even have phones to call a taxi, he said. Built in 2005 by Tiger Group, Marina Pinnacle is one of the most recognizable towers in Dubai Marina. It now faces a new chapter of both physical reconstruction and emotional recovery. The fire left not only material destruction, but deep psychological scars for thousands whose lives changed in a matter of minutes. Despite everything, the absence of fatalities is a powerful testament to the courage of first responders and the swift action of local authorities. The greatest comfort is knowing that even in the heart of an urban inferno, lives were saved. Now comes the task of learning from this event and working toward a safer city for everyone.